Hey everyone, it's Kim Segrist. Welcome to Friday Yoga. Super excited to be with you. If you're anything like me, working from home, the weeks can feel kind of long. So happy to be with you on this Friday morning. I don't have music in the class, mostly because of copyright issues. So if you want to grab a playlist of your own, either iTunes or Spotify, or throw some Pandora on or whatever works for you and whatever kind of music works for you. And we'll get started. So we're going to start in a nice, comfortable seat today, just whatever that means for you. So it can mean your legs crossed, or maybe you want your knees bent and out in front of you. Maybe you want to start sitting on your heels. You're always welcome to grab a block or a blanket, and you can sit up on that block, just kind of in whatever way feels right for you. Take a moment and find that space that works. And then together we'll take a deep breath in, hold it, open mouth, sigh it out. One more time, deep breath in, hold, open mouth, sigh it out. Then start to breathe in through your nose, out through your nose. On your inhales, allow your belly to expand and your ribcage to expand. Feel that breath all the way into your collarbones. And slowly, gently exhale. Deep breaths in. Slow, gentle exhales. We'll take 4 or 5 long, slow, deep breaths with each inhale. See if you can lengthen it just a little, and then match it on your exhale. And we'll do a breath exercise together. We'll inhale for 5, hold the breath for 2, exhale for 7, hold it for 2 at the bottom, and we'll do 3 rounds. Empty your lungs all the way out. Deep breath in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold. Exhale 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold. Exhale 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. Last round. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold. Exhale 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. Take 2 rounds of breath at your own pace. And on an inhale, reach your arms up, palms together overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart. 2 more like that. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. 2 more like that. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart. 1 more. Inhale, reach up. This time, exhale, right hand comes down beside you. Left arm reaches up and then over. Deep bend in your right elbow. And inhale, back out just a little. Exhale, sink deeper in your stretch. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, stretch. 1 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, brings your right arm up. Exhale, left hand beside you. Right arm reaches up and then over. Deep bend in your left elbow. And inhale, back out a little. Exhale, sink into your stretch. 1 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, brings your left arm up. This time on your exhale, we're going to twist it to the right. Arms come to a T. Inhale, bring it back to center. Exhale, twist it to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. 1 more time each side. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. This time, inhale up through center. Exhale, fingertips come to the mat. Start to walk your hands forward. Maybe rock side to side as you make your way down. When you find the edge in your body, then drop your head. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, allow that release in your low back. Deep breath in. Exhale, release it 1 millimeter further. One more deep breath. And then on an inhale, walk your hands in and around behind you, rock side to side. And when you feel ready, on an inhale, lift your hips, head drops to your shoulder blades. And exhale, hips come back down to the mat, hands to your knees. If your legs are crossed, then switch to the opposite legs in front. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fingertips to the mat, start to walk your hands forward. Finding your edge and then drop your head. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, allow the release through your low back. Deep breath in. Exhale, release it 1 millimeter further. One more deep breath. And then on an inhale, walk your hands in and around behind you, rock side to side. And then when you feel ready, inhale, lift your hips, head drops to your shoulder blades. Exhale, hips come down to the mat. We're going to make our way onto all fours. You can either walk your hands forward and roll over your knees, or you can uncross your legs, feet come around behind you. We're setting up for cat and cow. You want your hips above your knees, your wrists slightly in front of your shoulders. On an exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin. Inhale, arch your back, look forward. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. One more, exhale, round. Inhale, arch. And then start to add any movement that helps warm up your spine. So you could rock your hips side to side. You could come a little further forward or a little further back in your cat and cow. Or maybe some hip circles would feel good to you, making that oval or that circle shape a couple times in each direction. And then find some stillness halfway in between your cat and cow. We're going to do some spinal balance. On an inhale, right foot reaches to the back of the room. You want that foot flexed, toes pointing down toward the mat. Engage your quad, your glutes, and your abdominals. And then maybe reach your left arm out in front of you. We're going to hold for a few breaths. So really send that right heel to the back, reaching that left arm forward. Abdominals, quad, and glutes are tight. Deep breath in. Exhale, set it down. Inhale, reach your left leg back. Foot flexed, toes pointing down toward the mat, quad, glute, abdominals engaged. And then maybe your right hand reaches out in front. Then really stretch in those opposite directions. Deep breath in. Exhale, hand and knee come down to the mat. We're going to add some variations. On an inhale, right foot reaches back. If you feel balanced, then left arm reaches forward. You can stay right here. You can start to bring your arm and your leg out to the side. It can come out a couple inches, or it can come out to a 90-degree angle. And on an inhale, bring it back to center. Exhale, set it down. Inhale, left leg back. When you feel ready, right arm forward, and then either stay right here or start to reach your arm and your leg out to the side. Inhale, bring it back to center. Exhale, set it down. We'll add one more variation. You choose any of the three that works for you. Inhale, right foot back. If you feel ready, left arm forward. And then maybe bend your lifted leg and then reach your left hand back, looking for the pinky toe side of your foot. If you find it, push your foot into your hand. Helps to create some stability along with your quad, glute, and your abdominals. And on an inhale, gently release. Exhale, set it down. Inhale, left leg back. When you feel ready, right arm forward, and then you can choose any of those three variations. I'll take the third, bending my lifted leg, reaching my right hand back, pinky toe side of my foot, and then pushing my foot into my hand. Inhale, gently release. Exhale, set it down. On an inhale, come forward into a modified plank. Exhale, slowly lower all the way down to your belly. Inhale to a low cobra. You want to squeeze your glutes to protect your low back. Your quads pushing into the mat. Deep breath in. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, core lifts you up through all fours. Exhale to child's pose. So we're creating a little cobra flow here. On an inhale, come forward to a modified plank. Exhale, slowly lower all the way down. Inhale to a low cobra. You want to squeeze those rhomboid muscles in between your shoulder blades. Deep breath in. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, core lifts you up through all fours. Exhale to child's pose. We'll take 2 more rounds just like that. Your breath, your pace. Inhale brings you forward. Exhale, slowly lower down. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, core lifts you up. Exhale to child's pose. 1 more round. Inhale, forward. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, child's pose. In your child's pose, take a deep breath in. Open mouth, side out. 1 more time, deep breath in. Open mouth, side out. Then inhale, come up to all fours. Toes tuck under, and then use your abdominals to lift your hips, downward dog. Paddle your feet right and left. Get some blood flowing through your calves and through your hamstrings. And then on an inhale, lift up high onto the balls of your feet. Exhale, drop your knees toward the mat so they're hovering. Then inhale, abdominals lift you back up. Exhale, drop your heels. We're going to take several rounds like that. Inhale to the balls of your feet. Exhale, drops your knees toward the mat. Inhale, core lifts you up. Exhale, drop your heels. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, drop your heels. 1 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, drop your heels. This time, inhale, reach your right foot up toward the ceiling. If it's okay on your hip to open it up, then you can start to open your hip and then bend your lifted leg. Let your knee reach up toward the ceiling. And on an inhale, straighten your lifted leg. Exhale, step it forward outside your right hand. So we're going to move into lizard variations. I like to drop my back knee down onto the mat for lizard, and this is your first variation right here. You can also turn your toes out. You can roll to the outer edge of your foot. You can stay right here on your palms, or you can lower down onto your forearm, either onto a block or onto the mat. And you have the option to tuck your back toes under and lift your back knee. So you find which variation feels best for you. We'll hold for maybe 4 breaths. And then we'll change up our variation together. So if your back knee is lifted, go ahead and set it down. And if you're on your forearms, come back up to your palms. On an inhale, bring your right hand to your right knee. Torso starts to twist open, and then bend your back leg. You can stay right here. You have the option of reaching your right hand up toward the ceiling, and then reaching it around behind you, looking for your foot or your ankle, adding a deep quad stretch. We'll hold for a few breaths. One more deep breath. And on your exhale, start to release. Right hand comes back down to the mat. Back toes tuck under and your knee lifts. Let your right foot reach up toward the ceiling. Then on an exhale, set it down. Inhale, reach your left foot up toward the ceiling. If it's okay with your hip on this side, then you can start to open it up and then bend your lifted knee. Letting your knee reach up toward the ceiling. And then an inhale, straighten your left leg. Exhale, left foot steps outside your left hand, finding your lizard on this side. Let your back knees settle down onto the mat. And then choose, do you turn your toes out? Do you roll to the outer edge of your foot? Do you stay on your palms, or do you come down to your forearms, either onto a block or onto the mat? And do you tuck your back toes under and lift your back knee? And then we'll hold for a few breaths. And then we'll change up our variation together. So if your back knee is lifted, go ahead and set it down onto the mat. And if you're on your forearms, come back up to your palms. On an inhale, left hand comes to your left knee, start to twist open, and then bend your back leg. You can stay right here. Or inhale, reach your left arm up toward the ceiling. Exhale, reach it around behind you, looking for your foot or your ankle. Adding that quad stretch. And on your next exhale, we'll slowly start to unwind. Left hand comes back down toward the mat. Back toes tuck under and your knee lifts. Let your left foot reach up toward the ceiling. And exhale, set it down. Pedal your feet right and left a couple of times. And then on an inhale, lift up high onto the balls of your feet. Exhale, drop your knees toward the mat and then step to a forward fold. On an inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way to stand. Palms together overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart. Deep breath in. Open mouth, sigh it out. And inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way to stand. Palms together. Exhale, hands to your heart. Take another round of that. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, palms together overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart. We're going to add on. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your palms to step back to plank. Inhale, rock forward on your toes. Exhale, lower 3 inches down. Inhale, open up into a cobra, either a low cobra or a high cobra, you choose. Deep breath in. Exhale, core lifts your hips to downward dog. Inhale up to the balls of your feet. Exhale, drops your knees toward the mat. Step your right foot forward. Push off your back foot, step it up to meet your right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, palms together overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your palms, step back to plank. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, lower 3 inches down. Inhale, cobra, high or low. Deep breath in. Exhale, core lifts you up to downward dog. Inhale up to the balls of your feet. Exhale, drops your knees toward the mat. Step your left foot forward. Step your right foot up to meet it. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way to stand. Palms set. Exhale, hands to your heart. Deep breath in. Open mouth, sigh it out. One more time. Deep breath in. Open mouth, sigh it out. And we're going to add on again. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, sink into a chair. In your chair, your weight should be in your heels, toes should be able to wiggle around. And then you decide, feet together, or if you have low back issues, feet hip width distance apart might be a great place for you. And then are your arms okay over your head? Would it be better if they were out in front to pull your shoulders back? Better still, hands together at your heart. You choose your variation. On your next inhale, lift up high into the balls of your feet. Pause for your exhale. Your variation. On your next inhale, lift up high into the balls of your feet. Pause for your exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale, drop your heels forward, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward. Plant your palms and then step or maybe jump back to plank. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, lower 3 inches down. Inhale to cobra or upward dog. Deep breath in. Exhale, core lifts your hips of your feet. Exhale, drop your knees toward the mat and then step or very lightly hop to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way to stand. Palms together overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart. We'll take one more round of that. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, sink into your chair. Inhale up to the balls of your feet. Pause for your exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale, drop your heels forward, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, lower 3 inches down. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Next, exhale, core lifts your hips, downward dog. Inhale up to the balls of your feet. Exhale, drop your knees toward the mat. Step or lightly hop to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way to stand. Exhale, hands to your heart. Close your eyes for 2 deep breaths. And slowly blink your eyes open. We're going to take that add-on a little more. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, sink into your chair. Inhale up to the balls of your feet. Pause for your exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale, drop your heels forward, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your palms and step or jump back to plank. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, lower 3 inches down. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, core lifts your hips, downward dog. Inhale up to the balls of your feet. Exhale, drop your knees toward the mat. Step your right foot forward. On an inhale, we're going to rise up to a high lunge. Pushing strongly into both of your feet, pushing them away from each other helps create some stability. And then we're going to take this into a warrior one. So your back heel steps in a bit and then sets down. You want your hips and your shoulders facing front. Arms together overhead. And on an exhale, sink deep into your front knee. You're looking to keep that knee over or behind your ankle. This is a great pose for you to be able to get into your psoas. So if any of you are runners or power walkers, sometimes our knees are uncomfortable, and sometimes it's just because our psoas is a little tight. This helps. Deep breath in. Then on an exhale, release your hands behind you. Interlace your fingers, shoulders roll open. Look up toward the ceiling. Deep breath in. Exhale, hinge it forward to a humble warrior. Your shoulders are coming inside your right leg. Let your head hang down toward the floor. And then on an inhale, very, very slowly, bring it back up. One more time. Exhale, lower. Deep breath in. This time on your exhale, release your hands to the mat. Come up to the ball of your back foot. Inhale, rise up to your high lunge. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Step back to plank. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, lower 3 inches down. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, core lifts you up, downward dog. Inhale up to the balls of your feet. Exhale, drops your knees toward the mat. Step your left foot forward. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Pushing strongly into both of your feet, pushing them away from each other to create that stability. And then we'll find warrior one. Back foot steps in, your heel sets down, while your hips and your shoulders facing the front. So it's not an open hip like a warrior two would be. Deep breath in. Exhale, release your hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers, shoulders roll open, look up toward the ceiling. Deep breath in. Exhale, hinge it forward. Let your head hang down toward the floor. Arms reach up toward the ceiling any amount. Then on an inhale, rise back up. And then one more time, exhale forward. Deep breath in. On an exhale, hands come to the mat. Come to the ball of your back foot. Step back to plank. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, lower 3 inches down. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale up to the balls of your feet. Exhale, drop your knees toward the mat. Step or lightly hop to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way to center. Palms together overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, side out. One more time, deep breath in. Open mouth, side out. We're going to take that sequence and add on. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, sink into your chair. Inhale up to the balls of your feet. Pause for your exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale, drop your heels forward, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Plant your palms and step or jump back to plank. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, lower 3 inches down. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale up to the balls of your feet. Exhale, drop your knees toward the mat. Step your right foot forward. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. On your exhale, find warrior one. So that back heel steps in and sets down. Hips and shoulders facing the front. Deep breath in. Exhale, sink deep in your front knee. 2 more breaths. Deep breath in. Exhale, sink 1 millimeter further. Hold for a breath. And on an inhale, come up to the ball of your back foot. This time we're going to open up to warrior two. So your back heel sets down. You might need to step your back foot back a little further distance between your feet. In your warrior two, arms are in a T. Look over your right hand if that works for your neck. You're looking for your front knee to be over or behind your ankle, tracking over your second and third toe. And then find your rhomboid muscles in the middle of your shoulder blades, and maybe find your triceps. On an inhale, straighten your front leg, palms together overhead. Exhale, sink down, warrior two. 2 more like that. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 1 more, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, reverse, left hand back, right arm up. We'll exhale to side angle. You can start with your forearm on your quad and then choose any variation to flow with. So your right hand might start to reach down toward the floor. Your top arm might reach over your head. Then next, inhale, reverse. Left hand back, right arm up. Exhale to your side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. 1 more, inhale, reverse. Exhale, circles both hands down to the mat. Step back to plank. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, lower 3 inches down. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. In your downward dog, take a deep breath in. Open mouth, side out. Inhale up to the balls of your feet. Exhale, drop your knees toward the mat. Step your left foot forward. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. And we'll find warrior one. Back foot steps in, your heel sets down. Hips and shoulders facing the front. Deep breath in. Exhale, sink it tiny, a little bit deeper into your front knee. Deep breath in. Exhale, sink a little bit lower and then hold for a breath. And on an inhale, come up to the ball of your back foot. We'll open up into warrior two. Back foot steps down. Front toes stay pointing toward the front of the room. Looking for your knee to be over or behind your ankle. Track over your second and third toe. Arms in the T. Find those rhomboid muscles in between your triceps. Look over your left hand if your neck allows. Deep breath in. Exhale, sink it tiny, a little bit deeper. Deep breath in. Exhale, sink 1 millimeter more. Hold for a breath. And inhale, straighten your front leg, palms together overhead. Exhale, sink down, warrior two. Two more like that. Inhale, left. Exhale, lower. One more, inhale, left. Exhale, lower. Inhale, reverse, right hand back, left arm up. Exhale to side angle. Forearm starts on your quad. Right hand reaches up toward the ceiling. Then you choose any variation to flow with on this side. Next, inhale, reverse. Right hand back, left arm up. Exhale to your side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. One more time. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, both hands come to the mat. Step back to plank. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, lower 3 inches down. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, core lifts your hips, downward dog. Inhale up to the balls of your feet. Exhale, drop your knees toward the mat. Step or lightly hop to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way to stand. Palms together overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart. Close your eyes for 3 deep breaths. Slowly blink your eyes open. We have one more variation of that sequence. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, sink the balls of your feet. Pause for your exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale, drop your heels forward, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Pry your palms and step or jump back to plank. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, lower 3 inches down. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, core lifts your hips, downward dog. Inhale up to the balls of your feet. Exhale, drop your knees toward the mat. Step your right foot forward. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. And then on an exhale, we'll find warrior one. Back heel sets down. Hips and shoulders facing the front. We'll hold for 3 breaths. Then on your next inhale, come up to the ball of your back foot. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Let that front knee be over behind your ankle. Track up your second and third toe. Find your runway muscles in your triceps. On an inhale, straighten your front leg, palms together overhead. Exhale, sink back down, warrior two. 2 more like that. Inhale, left. Exhale, lower. 1 more, inhale, left. Exhale, lower. Inhale, reverse, left hand back, right arm up. Exhale to side angle, whatever your variation is. Next, inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. 1 more time, inhale, reverse. Exhale, circle both hands down to the mat. Step back to plank. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, lower 3 inches down. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. We'll take 2 deep breaths in your down dog. And inhale, lift up high into the boat. Pause for your exhale. Step your left foot forward. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Holding for 2 deep breaths, and then step your back foot in, let your back heel set down. Hips and shoulders facing the front of the room. And on your next exhale, open up into warrior two. Back heel sets down. Step your feet a little further apart if you need to. Arms come to a T. And then squeeze those rhomboid muscles in between your shoulder blades. Let your triceps be a little tight. And on your next inhale, straighten your front leg, palms together overhead. Exhale, sink back down, warrior two. 2 more like that. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 1 more, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, reverse, right hand back, left arm up. We'll exhale to side angle, form to your quad. Right hand reaches up toward the ceiling. Choose your variation to flow with. Next, inhale, reverse. Exhale to your side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. One more, inhale, reverse. Exhale, circle both hands down to the mat. Step back to plank. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, lower 3 inches down. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale up to the balls of your feet. Exhale, drop your knees toward the mat. Step or hop to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fall. Inhale, rise all the way to stand. Palms together overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart. And then we're going to find tree pose. On an inhale, lift your right knee up. Bring it out to the side. And then you choose. Do you grab onto your foot, pull it all the way above your knee? Does it rest below your knee? With your toes on the mat. As long as your foot's not touching your knee, push your foot into your leg back into your foot. Arms can be in any variation that helps you balance. And then we're going to find something that challenges our balance. That could mean moving your hands a couple inches. It could mean waving your arms around. It could mean that you close your eyes. Anything that makes you wiggle and wobble just a little bit. One more deep breath. And on an inhale, hug your knee in. Exhale, set it down. Inhale, left knee up. Let it reach out to the side, and then you choose. Do you grab onto your foot and pull it all the way above your knee? Does it rest below your knee or with your toes on the mat? You can push your foot into your leg back into your foot to help create stability. And then your arms can be wherever they need to be for you to balance. Hold that balance for one breath. And then find something that challenges your balance. Is it movement? Is it a different arm position? Do you close your eyes? I like to challenge our balance here because it forces us to pull our transverse abdominis muscles in. Those are the muscles in the middle of your belly that run from your pubic bone to your belly button, and they wrap from the front of your body around to the base of your spine. They create massive stability for you. And on the inhale, hug your knee in. Exhale, set it down. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, swan dive to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Plant your palms and step to downward dog. On an inhale, lift up high to the balls of your feet. Exhale, core pushes you forward into plank. Lengthen your body if you need to, so you're in one straight line. Deep breath in. Exhale, core lifts your hips, downward dog. We'll take one more like that. Inhale up to the balls of your feet. Exhale, core pushes you forward into plank. Pause for a breath. Together, deep breath in. Exhale, slow as you can, lower all the way down to your belly. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Inhale, lifts your shoulders. Exhale, lifts your legs. Hold for 2 breaths. Deep breath in. Exhale, lower all the way down. Let your right cheek come onto the mat. Wiggle your hips around. And then we're going to take another round of that locust. So you decide, you can interlace your fingers behind your back. You can let your arms be by your side. You can find a goalpost position, or you can reach your arms way out in front of you. You choose your arm position. Inhale, lift your shoulders. Exhale, lift your legs. If you have low back issues, legs hip-width distance apart is a great place for you to be. On an inhale, lift up 1 millimeter higher. Hold for a breath. Together, deep breath in. Exhale, lower all the way down. Let your left cheek come onto the mat. And then your chin comes back to the mat. We're going to find Sphinx pose. So bring your arms out in front of you so that you're on your forearms and your palms. Let them be in the shape of a number 11. And then push your palms and your forearms into the mat. Pull like you're going to pull your body forward. It's like creating some traction for your spine. It creates a little bit more space in between your vertebrae. Deep breath in. Exhale, create a little pillow out of your hands, lower all the way down. Let your right cheek come onto your hands. And then we'll take another round. Come back up onto your forearm, pulling forward like you were going to pull yourself off the mat. And then this time, engage your abdominals so that you feel them lift up off the mat. So now we're lengthening and strengthening at the same time. Deep breath in. Exhale, lower down. Create a little pillow on your hands. Let your left cheek come onto your hands. And then bend your knees and very, very gently and very slowly windshield wiper your feet right and left. Let it release any tension that may have built up in your low back. And on an exhale, lower your feet down to the mat. Palms come by your rib cage. Inhale, lift up through all fours. And exhale to child's pose. Let your feet come down, your glutes come down to your heels. And then on an inhale, come up to all fours. We're going to do a different variation of child's pose. It's a hip reset. On an inhale, reach your right foot to the back. And then exhale, cross that leg behind your left leg. And then bring your feet as wide apart as they can. Walk your hands in a little. And then find your child's pose with your legs in this variation. And on your next inhale, come back to all fours. Uncross your legs, and we'll do the other side. Inhale, left leg reaches to the back. Exhale, cross it behind your right leg. Bring your feet as wide apart as they can. Walk your hands back a little. Find your child's pose in this leg variation. And on an inhale, come back up to all fours. Uncross your legs. Walk your hands back so you come to sitting on your heels. And then make your way all the way to a seated position on the mat with your feet out in front of you. And then you slowly lower onto your back. I like to lower down onto my forearms first, and then onto my back. Then hug your knees in, gently rock side to side. Then if a happy baby would feel good for you, you can let the bottoms of your feet point up toward the ceiling. You can grab onto your feet, either the inner or outer edges, or maybe your peace fingers around your big toes. With a bend in your knees, gently pull down. You can still rock side to side in your happy baby. If you want to get a little hamstring stretch, you can extend one leg out into a half happy baby. Hold for a few breaths and then switch sides. When you feel ready, hug your knees in, rock side to side. Give your low back a nice gentle massage. And on an exhale, set your feet down to the mat. Walk them to the wide edges of the mat. Let your knees fall toward each other. You want there to be a half an inch or an inch of space in between your knees. So what you're doing is opening up your sacroiliac joint, creating a little bit more space for your sciatic nerve. And on an inhale, walk your feet closer together. Next, inhale, reach your right foot up toward the ceiling. Exhale, cross that ankle over your left knee. Push your right knee forward. And then bring your arms out to a T. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, drop your legs over to the left side. Try to let both of your shoulders stay on the mat. So only twist as far as that allows. If you have a block or a blanket, you might need to grab it and then put it underneath your foot. And then look to the opposite side. So you're looking over your right shoulder. And on an inhale, come back to center. Set both feet down onto the mat. Inhale, reach your right side. Both shoulders stay on the mat. Just twist as far as that allows. And then look over your left shoulder. And then inhale, come back to center. Exhale, set both feet down onto the mat. And then hug both your knees in. Let your forehead come up toward your knees. Squeeze every muscle in your body. Take the deepest breath of air in that you can. Squeeze one more time. Take in one more giant sip of air. And then open mouth, exhale. Send your feet to the front of the mat. In whatever shape or form that takes for you, that allows your whole body to melt into the earth. Relaxing every muscle, every joint, every ligament. Let your body feel heavy and your head feel light. Notice your inhales and your exhales. Allow your thoughts to come and let them go. And simply breathe. You're welcome to stay in Shavasana as long as you like. If you'd like to come with me, then let your next breath be a little deeper. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Bend your knees and reach your arms up over your head. And then gently roll onto one side. Keeping your eyes closed a moment longer, push into your hands and make your way to a comfortable seated position. Inhale, reach your arms overhead, palms together. Exhale, hands to your heart. Plug your thumbs into your heartbeat for 2 deep breaths. Thank you so much for practicing with me this morning. Bring your thumbs to your forehead or your third eye. I honor the lights and the teacher in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for being here with me. Have a great weekend. I'll see you soon.